boy, it looks like the Staccato HD is here. So, let's talk about it. I think, my opinion of Staccato is it's like they're very good at the marketing. So, what have they done and what am I hearing about the Staccato HD? So, if you're not familiar with it, Staccato HD is still, it's like, it is a 2011, but now what the hell does HD even mean? Heavy duty? It just says HD in the email. All right, here's what they're saying. Introducing the Staccato HD P4 and P4.5, a complete ergonomics overhaul, new optics mounting system, improved recoil, and active firing pin block provide a combination of durability and shootability, only available in the world's best shooting handgun. So what I've heard about this from guys that have handled them and shot them is that, yeah, it's still a Staccato, but they say they like it better. Apparently it's a Series 80 trigger now, so the trigger's a little bit heavier, but people aren't really too worried about that, but the gun is now drop safe. I noticed in the ad that Staccato put out on YouTube, which was very it was nice. It was very dramatic music, and it showed him like shooting it in the rain. It was very nice. They also showed it getting dropped on the nose and not going off. So I think that's a change for them to have to make the guns drop safe. Like, I mean, that makes sense to do that. They probably should have done that in the first place. The guns are now compatible with the Glock pattern magazine, which, I mean, we've talked about this before. It's like, I understand why you might want that. That's not a feature that I care about that much, especially since Staccato already fixed the 2011 mags. Like, their mags are pretty good. I don't really care if it takes Glock mags or not, but some of you will love that. So that's great. It takes Glock mags. And the other big change that I've heard about is taking away the grip safety. So apart from that, it's like, it appears very similar to the other guns. Now, what do I think is going to happen with this? I think a lot of people will talk about them. A lot of people will look at them. I don't think it fundamentally is going to change the game for Staccato. Like, I don't think they're going to get, I mean, if they're building this like duty pistol to get like federal contracts or something, I would be a little bit surprised if they did, just because of the cost of this. Like, whatever the cost is going to be, it's going to be more than other options, right? But as a marketing thing, this is great. This gets a lot of people's attention, and a lot of people want to talk about it. I'm sure I'm going to have to get one of these and shoot it and talk about it. So yeah, the Staccato HD, I mean, the stuff that I've heard about it's been positive from guys that I trust. I mean, like, properly cynical guys with the right experience examining the guns and being like, yeah, I mean, they seem all right. Seem pretty good. So let's go to a question. Talk about SHOT Show. Ben, after years as an instructor and with Vegas coming up soon, in what way does SHOT Show appeal to you, if at all? Is it an event where you can hang out with the boys, or is your schedule too slammed for you to care? When was the last time you attended a shill fest like that and you thought it was worth your time? I've been to SHOT in my life twice. Last time I went was 2020. I would say I wasn't expecting much, but it was like, yeah, it was fine. You mean you walk around down the show floor and there's a bunch of like new products that most of which I don't really care about. And then there's a few people that I see that I'm like, hey, what's your face, and talk to them. To me, it's like a networking thing. It's like, I'm going this year. I've invited a couple of friends from overseas. I don't know. I mean, I think we've got some pretty good stuff on tap. Like, no shit, there's going to be midgets in sombreros serving drinks. Might be some private jet shenanigans. Who knows? But the reason that I would go to SHOT would just be to talk to random people. There might be stuff that I can learn. I mean, my first time at SHOT, I really learned, and I really imprinted on me as like, oh, people don't care about competitive shooting. Like, just understand people don't care about that. That's like 1% of this thing is about competitive shooting. It's like, yep, cool. Like, it was good to learn that lesson a long time ago and kind of adjust, the structure of a lot of the things I do appropriately. Like, yeah, people don't care about competitive shooting. What's going to happen this year? Probably not much. I'll walk around on the floor for like maybe an hour, a couple of the days, and then spend the rest of the time fucking around with my friends. So, you know, that'll be good. It's good to see some people. If I have stuff scheduled, like historically, I haven't gone to SHOT because like I always have stuff scheduled, and there's not much, you know, there's not much at SHOT for me. And, you know, like imagine you work the booth at some, like you're working the booth at SIG. Do you want to see me walk into your booth? Probably not. You probably don't want to talk to me, right? So that's okay. That's the way it goes. Anyway, maybe I'll go to the Staccato booth and see if they'll give me an HD. I'll tell them I'll drop test it for them. Maybe that'll go over. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Let's keep the questions coming, though.